Hi friends. So I need to create a new file. It's a Jupyter file. So I'm creating in the desktop, naming as my first database with Python. As it's a Jupyter file JSON form. So first, what we need to do? First, we need to install MySQL server. Then we need to set up MySQL in our local machine, on the local host. Install MySQL connector for Python to database connection. Then mm, if we need to establish the connection, that we need to do. Then create a database. Okay, sorry. Next step. So we need to create a database once connection is established. Okay. Let's go. Install MySQL. Okay. So go to your Google Chrome, type MySQL database, download. So you'll find this MySQL download. You can choose MySQL installer or MySQL Workbench. Click on MySQL Workbench. Download this installer MSI. Go to the download page. Download this. So 8 MB. No thanks. So download is in progress. Let's wait to download. It's in zip format. Let me unzip it. Oh no, direct it came. So you can double click on it. Install. So MySQL installer will come up. So now you need to create a server. You need to go first custom. Then you select the server 8.0. Then application in Workbench. You need to add Workbench or you need to add server. Then you need to add a cell. That's it. Then go to next. Nothing. Then yeah, check the path if correct. Actually, I have already installed. That's why it's showing the path already mentioned there. So no worry. Execute. It will take some time. So I'll fast forward this video. Yeah, it is taking some time for me. So you can skip to the end of this installation. You can resume from there. It's installing. Yeah, it's installed now. Now you configure it. So choose development computer. This is the port number. All good. Then use standard strong password. Here you need to set your root password. I set my root password. Username is root and password here. You have to give it here. So you need to remember and store this password somewhere so that you will need this password whenever you make connection to the database. Check. Next. Everything looks good. No need to change anything. No, not required. Next. Not required. Oh, that's everything. Now here we need to set the path variable. So before we click on finish, just check in C program. Yeah. Go to your C program. Program file, MySQL, bin. You have installed server 8.0. Click on there, bin. Copy this path. Yeah. And go to your environment variable. Edit it. Then click on environment variable. Go to system variable. Path. Search for path variable. Here, double click on it. Here, add as new. Since I have already added there, so it is showing before. But for you, I have added again and delete the old one. Though both are same. Then okay, okay. Then finish it. Once you finish, it will start the workbench itself. This is the cell command, and this is the MySQL workbench. So in MySQL workbench, click on this local instance. So now your server is online. Okay. So I had created my old database there. So that's why it's showing a database there. But anyway, I will delete that one. If you see the old, I will delete that one. Drop schema, drop now. Now it's okay. Now the setup is done. I think 1 and 2 is done. Now we need to check in computer MySQL is installed or not. Go to CMD, take MySQL version. So 8.042 version is installed. Yes, it's installed now. And localhost is also set up online. Now you import MySQL.connector library. Okay. Now we need to set up for the SQL connection, DB connection. For establishing connection, I create a object con. Okay, before that I need to put all those variable in all the parameters in a variable. Let's username as root, password as password. You can put any password you have set for the root. Yeah, write your own password that you have set for the root in DB. Now I create a port variable, DB underscore port. Here I need to give the port integer format. This is 360. Let me check. Yeah, open your installer. Open your installer. Yeah, MySQL installer. Reconfigure. Click on reconfigure. Yeah, 3306 is the port, the DB port. Yeah, 3306. You set username, password, port, and host. Host as localhost. So all the parameters is set. Now you create object, DB object connection. MySQL.connector.connect, and you give all those parameters so that it will make a connection with the database. Localhost, database server. Yeah, make sure you give comma password. Then port as the DB underscore port. That's it. And here I give my password I have set for. So now we need to check if connection is established once this connection object is executed. So if, yeah, check for the connection. If con dot is connected, not required. Then print connection is established. Now run it. Let's see. Yes, database connection is successful. So now you make a connection with the database with con object. Now we need to create a database. To create a database, first we need to check what is the connection, what is the object name, how it look like. So this is the connection object. So for successful connection, you will see this. Okay? That means your database connection is established. Now for creating a database, first we need to create a cursor object. Yeah. So this cursor object is used for all the query operations, fetching all the data. Con.cursor. Now you create database with cursor.execute. Then SQL query to create database is create database name, or if you want to create a database before creating, if you want to check if database is not already there, then you type, yeah, there is some error because, yeah, this cursor doesn't have, yeah, it should be callable. Con.cursor should be callable, yeah. Con.cursor be callable. Yes. Now I can run it. Now cursor has all the cursor object is created successfully. Now it should create. But before that, if you want to, you can create database if not exist. Then create my database. Name is my first database. So create database if not exist is the command, and my first database is the your database name. Now database is created. You check if database is created or not. Cursor.execute. So database. So we can type multiple database. We can create multiple database. Like again, I wrote the command cursor.execute create database if not exist. My second database name is MyDB2, but I want to put the variable as a database name. So first I need to create a variable called DB name, and inside that I need to keep my second database name, that is DB2, MyDB2. Yeah. So now to make it to treat that as a variable name, I need to keep F. Yeah. So check I have created two database. So if I want to check if database is created or not, then I need to create cursor.execute. So database. So database all in cap databases. Now the cursor.execute so database will show it should show the database. Now I will fetch all the data to the cursor object. So cursor I'll put a variable db instances equal to cursor.fetch all. That is whatever the command we have put for cursor.execute so database, it will be in db instances. So now I need to print db instances. It will show all my database custom databases created along with the system database. Run it. So this is here information schema, MySQL performance schema system. Those are system created databases, but our custom database is MyDB2 and MySQL. So those will be created. The system database will be created default. You cannot change it or you cannot delete those. But the custom database, whatever you create, that you can do operation like delete, update, everything. So now the connection is already established. So I need to close the connection. So for that, I need to type the object dot. That means the con object con dot close. So now my connection is closed. I have to print if connection is closed, database connection is closed. Okay. So if you want to try any cursor.execute now, it will not. It will show you that because the connection is already closed. That's why you are getting this error. So to execute again, you have to make a connection again and then execute all those with the cursor object. So if I want to execute this again, then I need to make a connection again. So I have written here connection. I need to run it again so that the DB connection established again. Yeah. Now if I want to show databases, con object will show. Yeah. I need to again make object cursor, the con dot cursor. Now I can show cursor dot execute. Show details. Now it will show. So if I want to type on the database, I can directly type cursor dot execute or fetch on. Yeah. It will print the same output. Here I did not create any variable to put all the value from cursor dot fetch on. I directly print that output of cursor dot fetch on. Then to drop the database, so connection is open. So you can use this cursor object, cursor dot execute, drop database name. Drop database is the command. Then type your database name, which one you want to drop it or delete it. If I want to put both, no, it will give me error. I can do one by one for now. do it. See, here my DB2 is gone. My past database is still there. If I drop it, then again I run the source database. There is no custom database now. All these are system database. So this is the way you can create a connection. Now I'll close the connection. Same thing. The connection object dot close. So this is the way you install MySQL and make a connection with SQL with Python, and you can write in Jupyter Notebook. Thank you.